Whoa, what's that? That's my what? That's my title. Everybody's got a title, or their perceived titles, right? You get hired for a job and you're like, oh, well, I'm an administrative assistant, or I'm a sales funnel guru builder, business development specialist, or paralegal, or I'm a administrative judge. Actually, who I love a lot, if anybody's ever watched The Office, is I'm assistant manager. That's right, because you know what that means? And if you think about that show, if you guys ever watched The Office, right? Dwight was the assistant to the assistant manager, but you know what? It didn't mean shit, because he was still so involved with helping the manager all the time, right? When Michael Scott was just like, hey, what can I do for you, Michael? What can I do for you? And he wasn't even the real assistant manager, because you know what? As crazy as he was as a guy in a show, it resonated with Michael. It resonated with even guys like myself, because it goes to show you how worthless titles are. Telling people what you do is really, really important. And I can't stress enough how important it really is. But your position, your title, if you will, means shit. It doesn't mean anything. Because if you put your label, you put that title on yourself, right? That's like, well, that's what people know you as. And that's, oh no, he's just business development. He doesn't know anything about, the technical specs. He doesn't know anything about this. You're putting yourself in a box. Not only are you putting yourself in the box, but when you let everybody know your title, you're telling them like, I can't grow, okay? Now, like for instance, I remember years ago in Home Depot, people used to hire them in different departments, right? And all of a sudden, they had this little thing on their shirts and their smocks that says, I help in all departments. Well, that's because you should help in all departments, okay? If you're part of a startup company, or you're looking to do a startup company, or you're looking to get in business, or you're at your job and you want to grow with the team, okay? You want to be that shining star, then you know what? You should just take that title and just like knock it out of the park. Just sweep that shit right under the rug, because at the end of the day, it's what you put in that matters. I value not what's on your resume, and we talked this before, not what your title is, but what value you bring to the table. How can you help others? When you find out how to help others, the world becomes like this abundant basket of goodness, because they're like, hey, thanks so much for helping. Listen, I've learned a lot over the years about all aspects of my company, all aspects. The things that I wasn't even privy to, I was like, oh wow, how does this whole thing work? And I tried to help in any which way or form. Now, it's not to say that I should take on those responsibilities wholeheartely and be like this Superman like I talk about that you shouldn't be, right? But it's good to be able to like come to the rescue and be like, hey, listen, this shit needs to be done. You just do it. Maybe you're not the warehouse guy. Maybe you need to go back into the warehouse and help somebody out, okay? Maybe you're not the photographer's assistant and you carry, people who think that they're above and beyond like a title that they think is lower or higher or they can't do is a self-limiting belief that's going to destroy you. It's going to keep you in that box and you're never going to grow. And like I said before, if you're not going to grow, you're going to die. If you're not growing and you plateau, you're just gonna age and things are gonna start to drop off and things become weak. And nobody wants that, right? Do you want that? No. So remember, titles mean shit. All right, guys? Well, thanks so much. Subscribe, comment, and I'll talk to you next time.